Hey guys, how are y'all doing? Today I am going to be sharing with you all the Boxycharm June box. I'm just going to give you a heads up. This is my favorite box that I've received from Boxycharm. So if I sound a little bit excited, that's why. The theme of this box is Sea La Vie. So I think it's all just supposed to be, you know, very summer appropriate. There's really nothing to do in here like with the ocean whatsoever, but it's kind of a cute theme. And let's just get on into it. I am doing something different with this month's box. I should put a disclaimer. I'm actually going to be reviewing the products that are in here. I like unboxing videos, but after you watch one or two, you've pretty much watched them all. I mean, what's the point of watching people just unbox stuff and show you what they got in a box when pretty much every box is the same? I know there's some difference with some of them, but like I said, you watch two of them and you've got your bases covered. You don't need to watch more people open the same exact thing. I've never understood that whole unboxing part of YouTube, but I figured that doing a review and actually showing you guys how I like these products is a lot more beneficial. So for now on with my unboxings, that is my plan. Instead of just showing you guys the box and having that be that, I'm actually going to test out these products for a good week or two before, and then I will report back and I will do this video and show you guys what I actually thought of the products inside. And going in no particular order, the first product I'm going to be reviewing is the, what is this called? The NCLA Nail Lacquer. It's full size, retails for $16. Claims to be a sandy nude hue to attract all the attention you need on and offshore. I know that NCLA has been in some of the past Boxycharm boxes. The shade is called Volume Number 4, and it is a really nice rose-toned nude. It is what I'm wearing right now. So as you guys can see, it's just kind of a nice rosy, mauve-y nude shade. It's definitely, I think, a nude that many people could pull off because it doesn't make you look dead. It just is really, really flattering. So far, I haven't noticed any chipping. I've had this on for about how long has it been? Almost like 4 or 5 days now. Typical for me though, right here at the very edge of the nail, the polish kind of wears off a little bit. It doesn't necessarily chip, but it just doesn't, you can tell that, I don't know if it's even going to show up on camera. You can kind of see there, just at the very tip of the nail, just kind of wears off. And I experienced that with almost every single one of my nail polishes just because I type so much at work and I just use the tips of my fingers for so many different things. But the fact that it hasn't chipped, I think, is awesome. It applied very evenly. It applied great within 2 coats. I thought that I got full coverage, and I like this color a lot. It does remind me a lot of an Essie color I have. I think it's in the shade Ladylike. So if you're looking for kind of a less expensive alternative, I would go with that if you like the shade. But I do like it. Would I pay $16 for it? I don't know, but being given it in the box is really nice. Next thing I have here is a brush, and this is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Kabuki brush. Full size, retails for $29.99. Like, oh my gosh. It is their best-selling kabuki brush. This claiming to be super soft, dense, distribute product evenly and quickly, cruelty-free, and made from 100% synthetic fibers. This brush is insanely soft. Oh my god. It feels so good on. I wouldn't necessarily call this, though, a dense brush. It has the same density as, like, yeah, it's the exact same. As for instance, the Real Techniques blush brush, which isn't something I would necessarily call a dense brush. It's not like, for instance, one of these more flat top kabukis. Like, this is dense. This is not, that it's not dense. It's just somewhere in the middle. Wow, my descriptions are totally on point today. But it feels so good on. I have been liking to use this as a finishing brush, so I'll kind of swirl it in powder and just kind of dust over my T-zone. It doesn't really distribute tons of product, and it doesn't really cake it on. It just evenly sort of finishes the makeup and sets it in place without it being like, you know, you're really pressing something into the skin. I would not pay $30 for this. I'm not gonna lie. I really do like that it's in the box because it is a fantastic brush. It's insanely soft, like I said, and it works great, but I do not understand how in the world they would ever charge $30 for this. But similar to the NCLA nail polish, there's nothing wrong with it. I just think that as far as what Boxycharm is claiming the prices are, I'm like, oh my gosh, but good brush overall. The next product I'm pulling out is probably my absolute favorite from the box. I mean, well, there's some good contenders in here, but I must say that this is my favorite. This is the Beauty Crop Lightning Crew Highlighting Cream. Claims to be a full size. I mean, I suppose it could be a full size, but it's tiny. It says that the full size retails for $18. I don't know, I would feel, I mean, I really love these products in this box, you guys, but I feel like some of these price points are kind of outrageous. I mean, it is nice when you get expensive products, but oh my goodness. I'm just going to compare this though, size-wise. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this isn't their full size. This is their little mini guy. And we're claiming this to be a full size. I don't know. I don't know if this is any particular shade, but it says that it is an oil-free, lightweight highlighting cream that adds a healthy, luminous glow packed with vitamin C and powerful antioxidants like pineapple and green tea. This highlighting cream will accentuate and highlight your best features while nourishing and brightening the skin. Oh my goodness. I honestly cannot get enough of this stuff. First of all, it smells like tropical, wonderful goodness, but it's not overpowering. It's just very, very light fragranced. A little bit of this stuff goes a super, super long way. And oh, it's gorgeous. I've been watching other people's unboxing videos, and a lot of people describe this as a rose gold, and I would definitely say that it's more on the rosy, pinky side of highlighters, but for somebody who is so fair-skinned, when I think rose gold, I think something I can't use as a highlighter. I love rose gold. You guys know it's my absolute favorite, like metal type and everything, but on fair skin, it doesn't really look like a highlighter. It just looks like a weird blotch of color that you've placed on your cheekbones. This stuff, on the other hand, I can totally wear this as a highlighter, and it looks gorgeous. I have a little bit of it on today. I don't really know how much it's going to show up, but any sort of a glow or luminosity on my cheekbones is coming from this product. I love this. I absolutely love this. I think that this is just as good as the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. I also like, I don't know if you guys can see the swatch here, but it really does set down and it doesn't really budge and move all around, and the color is just, oh my goodness. I mean, that is beautiful. So I am super impressed with that product. Like I said, it's one of my favorites, and it just, it smells so good. Next thing I'm pulling out here is from Cargo Cosmetics. This is an eyeshadow single, full size, retails for $16. The shade I got is called Provence. I have noticed that they did throw in a couple of different shades within the box, and I am happy that I got this shade because you guys will see it's really pretty. So this is a shimmery lilac color, really gorgeous. I've seen some people that have gotten like a dark matte gray and some people that have gotten like blush tones and stuff. I maybe would have preferred those just because I honestly own so many shimmery lilac eyeshadows. They're just like, it's just a color I like gravitate towards, but I mean, it's gorgeous. It's so smooth. It's so pigmented. Cargo eyeshadows are honestly some of my favorite eyeshadow formulations ever. The Cargo Vintage Escapes palette, you guys know I've raved about. I really do think that Cargo does an amazing eyeshadow, and I do like that this is for sure full size. I have other eyeshadow singles from Cargo, and they do retail for $16. So I think that this is a fantastic deal. I like that this is a little bit more of a known brand, and you know, most of these beauty boxes, you kind of get these offbeat indie brands, and I like when they throw in like something from Tarte or something from Too Faced or something from Cargo, something that you've kind of heard of and maybe you've been wanting to try. So I really am impressed with this. I like that everybody's been getting different shades, but all the shades seem really wearable. So far I've only worn this once, and I've worn it on my lower lash line. I haven't like put this product too much to the test just because I have other Cargo eyeshadows. I know how they perform. They're great. Like I said, pigmented, buttery, smooth. They're pretty long wearing, and they work really nicely. And very finally in this box we got a face mask, and this is the Eslor Chlorophyll Lifting Mask. Full size, retails for $38. This mask is made up of natural milk proteins, plant extracts, seaweed extracts, and minerals that tighten the skin while enhancing blood circulation to diminish fine lines. Your skin instantly appears luminous and noticeably firmer. I really like the packaging of this mask. I think that it looks really nice. I mean, it's just kind of plastic. It's not like glass or anything, but I do like it. And the mask itself is really interesting. I mean, if you guys haven't seen an unboxing video yet, just like prepare for this. Ooh, this stuff is weird. It is green. Like, I mean, straight up green, and it's leaking out of the bottle. Let's turn it around the other way. Eee! It smells so good. Oh my god, it just smells like plants. It just... like truly smells like seaweed. Well, not really like seaweed, I guess. It just smells like plants. There's really no other way to describe it. So it smells fantastic, really botanical. I have used this twice now, I think. The consistency of it, I kind of thought it was going to be a peel-off mask. Most of the time, these sort of jelly masks, they usually peel off the skin, but this isn't a peel-off mask. This is a mask that you just rinse off like normal. It's got the weirdest texture. What I really liked about this mask is it did make my skin feel really smooth. The thing that maybe I didn't love about it is I didn't notice like a lasting improvement on my skin. I find that that's the tricky thing with masks is they either make your skin look good for that night or for the next day, or they actually, you know, do something and you notice a visible improvement that stays. This is one of those masks that unfortunately for me, it kind of just made my skin look good for a day, but I didn't notice any like lasting improvement within my skin. So that would be the one downside to this. I will definitely continue to use this because, like I said, I love the way it smells. It didn't break me out. It does make my skin look nice, and maybe if I tried to continually use it, maybe if I did it, you know, like twice a week or 3 times a week for 2 or 3 weeks, I might notice a difference. But for me, I am somebody who likes to jump between masks. Depending on what type of, you know, a day my skin's having, if I'm noticing I'm really oily, I might use a mud mask. If I'm starting to break out, I'll use some sort of an acne treating mask. If my skin maybe is dry and feels dehydrated, I'll use something moisturizing. I'm not one who typically sticks to one mask and uses it continuously. Maybe that's my issue. But I do have masks that I use now that I feel like I apply once and I notice a lasting effect. Like I really notice like, wow, that actually did something to my skin. I do like this though. I will continue to use it. I'll probably use it up because honestly, I really do like it. There's nothing wrong with it at all, other than it's not one of those masks where I notice like a huge reduction in my oil or a reduction in acne or anything like that. Maybe if my concern was anti-aging, I would see a little bit more, but I don't really feel like that is a product that is targeted to my demographic. Overall, like I said, this is by far definitely by far my favorite box that I've received because there's not one thing in here that I don't like. The nail polish is gorgeous. The eyeshadow is fantastic. This highlighter is out of this world. This face mask is awesome. I just really, really like absolutely everything in this box. The brush too is really great. I do like how everything in this box this month was full size. I always enjoy it when they do that. And for me, this was just a real winner because sometimes with these boxes, I have, you know, at least 1 or 2 products that maybe I'm not thrilled with, but this one I liked absolutely everything, and some of the products I even loved. So I hope that this was helpful. Let me know what you guys think about this style of video. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you already aren't, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.